I have an interesting thought, and it's probably part one of a debate that'll go on for a couple episodes. This is not, I don't know. I don't know about this. But I have a question for you, the audience. It's one for me. I need to answer it. I still don't really have an answer yet. I have a theory. But if Saquon Barkley falls in the NFL draft, if he falls all the way to the 9th overall pick, should the 49ers draft him? And I have good news, by the way. I think there's no way in hell this happens. I just don't. Because I don't want to make that decision. The decision for me is between a linebacker or Saquon Barkley, if that happens. I think we'll never have to make that decision. Because I think there's no way Tampa Bay Buccaneers would pass on Saquon Barkley if he fell that far in the NFL draft. Did I say Sam Darnold? I meant Saquon Barkley. If Saquon Barkley fell to the 9th overall pick, would the 49ers draft him? And the decision was further complicated by the news today that, I don't know how to put this, that Reuben Foster has been, Reuben Foster was accused of 3 new things. We learned that today. That made this even more complicated. Because now the 49ers definitely need a linebacker. Because we don't know if Reuben Foster is going to come back. And there was a commenter on YouTube. He said something I loved. I wish I had his name. I couldn't find it before the show. This commenter said something I thought was so right. He said, the 49ers need to build a team that can beat the Rams. You need to draft a linebacker so you can stop Todd Gurley. That's right. I think that's totally correct. The responsible thing to do is to draft a linebacker, whether it's Trumaine Edmonds or Roquan Smith. I'm happy with either one. I don't care. Whichever one's a better leader is the guy I want. I kind of lean towards Trumaine Edmonds. But either one, get a linebacker. That's what the 49ers' big need is. But I will say this, you got your franchise quarterback. You got your fantastic offensive head coach. He's a genius. And Saquon Barkley's this crazy weapon on the table. And if he's sitting there just looking right at you, how do you not take him? And it's coming down to the Saquon Barkley argument really comes down to luxury versus responsibility. Do you want to be responsible and pick the best, smartest pick, or do you take Saquon Barkley as kind of a luxury? Because the 49ers have 2 running backs. They have Joe Williams. They have Jerick McKinnon. And Jerick McKinnon, I think, is a poor man Saquon Barkley. He's really good at catching, similar to Saquon is. He's fast. He can run outside zone. And the 49ers, if they drafted Saquon Barkley, they would have 3 quality running backs, which I do like. It would actually be really nice to have 3 quality running backs. And here's what that would do. You can mix and match. You can put them in, you can rotate them, which is really, really good. It would make all of their careers last probably 2 years longer because they would all equally take less hits. So I don't know, man. I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you take a linebacker or do you take Saquon Barkley? I would probably take a linebacker. I'm pretty boring. I stay in my room on weekends. I don't go out very often. I'm a boring person. I'm going to go with a boring, responsible draft pick. But man, I mean, a fireworks show like Saquon Barkley just sitting there waiting for you. What do you do? I mean, maybe you trade back. Honestly, that's maybe the best way to go about it. Because there's got to be someone out there who really wants Saquon Barkley, and you can build that narrative, and you can trade out and probably still get Roquan Smith or Trumaine Edmonds. But I don't know. I don't know if... Would you draft Saquon Barkley? If you're the 49ers and he fell to you in the 9th overall pick, would you draft him? I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so very much for watching. You can help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about the show on Facebook, share it on Twitter or on Instagram. If you know Reddit, please help me out. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about it. And subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. Thank you so very much. Have a great day.